I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
We can have a look at them now. Off we go then. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. It has a pop! Turns and goes back. Hits one! It's broken loose.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Clearance and very necessary. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Plays it out to the flank. So what now? Still goalless. Shapes the shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's been levered clear. Tries a through ball. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Played out to the right. Looks like a good ball through. Keeper's ball. Brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back. Good running with the ball, can they build on it?
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break. He's got away.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aimed long and direct. And now they can launch a counter. Passes it through. And he's onside. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Looks to slip it through. Glorious footwork. That could spell, and a second time. Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Now the pass. More impressive impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Forward it goes. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And he just whacks it away. Brings it forward. Big chance to get at them. Looks to slip it through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? No way through there. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Striding full. Can he put it away? And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Norwich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Going nowhere fast is about the only way I could describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Norwich ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. That, I think, is his third booking altogether. Now it's Norwich. And the weighted pass. It's a brilliant interception. There is the final whistle. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So off we go then. Coaxed out to the wing. The shot's on! It was missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Oh, it was almost a dream start. Plenty of encouragement to be taken, though.
Just brushed off the ball there. Looks like a good ball through. And that's going to be a goal kick. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's a loose ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of...
Has a swing at it! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes down, but nothing given. Now the pass. He spotted the run and played him through. Towering header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Cuts it out. As they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Clearly not what he wanted to do. Half an hour played now. And now the finish! Forward it goes. San Jose does well there, alert. It's come loose. He's having a look round. That's surely a foul. Free kick. It through. Not offside that time.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Looks to slip it through. Going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes.
Can he score? He scores!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Aimed long and direct.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Tries a through ball. Forward it goes. And that's been won straight back. Plays it out to the flank. Looks to clip it forward. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gets it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the weighted pass. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone direct, and oh! Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a decent ball. Looking to force his way through. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. Looks to slip it through. Played back in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Now the pass. He's got options out wide. He's gone for it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Boots it to safety. Forward it goes. Real chance. Passes it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? That intervention was very necessary. And that is that. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.